did you, I suppose, how did you like alleviate this nightmare that we basically had, where suddenly all the quotes that we'd had and all our pricing that we'd put into place the year before was just suddenly exploding, and we definitely had a budget to stick to. What did you do about that? What were the kind of elements that helped you stick to your budget, so to speak?
Yeah, negotiations, obviously, and again, we are part of LNPG, and that gave us, the advantage of negotiating with, trading shops, and have massive discounts. Can
you give an example? Because I think we had a couple of classics, amazing savings with LNPG, for instance.
Yeah, we they do every month. LNPG does savings on certain things, and we managed to get the paint when it was before we needed that paint. We called the shop and we said, listen, we need this amount of paint. We don't know the colors. We know roughly, but if we can reserve the base of this paint and this amount, then we will email you the colors. You can mix them up and deliver them, as we go. And they agreed to this. It was a large quantity, so we managed to save, a good 20-25% on that. And then the tiles, that was an amazing saving. We like the tiles very much, and they came up, on sale that month. So again, because we knew the layout, we knew the amount of shower rooms, and we just reserved, the amount of tiles we need, which was in hundreds of square meters. And they've been delivered, at the 2-day notice to when we needed them, and so we didn't have to store them. And we had, we bought them for £15 a square meter, and the original price was 46. So that's a massive saving on that. And then everybody complimented our bathroom doors, didn't they, Emma? They're lovely doors, really, really nice quality. They were end of the line. They had exactly 18 doors, the amount we needed. And we managed to get them for £60 a door, and they were 220. So a massive saving on that one as well. And then, everything else, we incorporated into design. Your VA found a couple of deals on the shelving brackets and legs for our tables and stuff. So, in terms of...
I think, just jumping in there, I think a lot of it as well, to me, was being flexible. So it was kind of like, okay, this is... I remember with the tiles, you said to me, I had this kind of picture in my mind as to, I was very much, wasn't I? I want it to be white. I just want it simple, clean, white. Everything else, if we want to put a color on the wall, a bit of paint, that's fine, but I want it to be white. And anyway, you showed me these tiles, and I was a bit like, oh, they're not white, and they're a bit undulating. I could see that they were really expensive and they were really lovely. And I had to just go, just be open, Emma. Really have a think about it, but and now I absolutely love them, and they answer every single need. And I think sometimes we're closed to being open, aren't we? So these, they're kind of undulating, they've got little flecks in them. So they're actually, and obviously they're very expensive tiles, so they're incredibly good quality. But what it does is it's very forgiving, especially from a cleaning perspective. So with a serviced accommodation, you know, you don't want things to suddenly show any kind of tiny mark or anything like this. So I think, yeah, that was a big one for me, was that whole kind of being completely flexible and open, and especially with the doors. I remember, you know, you showed me with the doors, and in fact, one of my great friends, she hated the doors. And we were kind of like vehemently hated them, didn't she? And it was like, I don't think they're that bad. I actually think they're really good, and they look nice, and I think they tie in with all the other ideas we've got with the design. So yeah, we definitely had, and certainly later on when it came to doing the colours and the carpets, oh my gosh, I mean, we just had so many nightmares with carpets. And yes, we want to go with that carpet, and then oh, you now don't have stock of it. Well, why did you tell us we had stock of it? That's why we chose it. You know, so lots of kind of crazy things like that, wasn't it?